Obviously, I'm honored to be receiving this award. Thank you to everyone who was involved in this selection process. Over the past couple of weeks, I've really been able to do a little bit of reflection on my career in competitive athletics and all the different places it's taken me to. Some of these places include Anchorage, Alaska, Stillwater, Oklahoma, Thunder Bay, Ontario, Las Cruces, New Mexico, just to name a few. But for me, it starts at T-ball at St. Francis Xavier, the league there, the T-ball league. An interesting fact about this league is the requirement for players had nothing to do with skill set or nothing to do with actual age. It was just a matter of whether the child was potty trained or not. So unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to play until I was 13. Anyways, I was also reminded of my fifth grade baseball team. I can recall at the season's end, there were 3 awards that were given out. They were voted on by your teammates, and these awards included the Most Improved, the Sportsmanship Award, and the MVP. And I can remember being thrilled when my name was called for the MVP award. It kind of helped to fill that or perpetuate that jock persona that I craved at that time. However, my emotions quickly changed when I realized I had received the Sportsmanship Award as well. I can remember feeling almost embarrassed, and I'm obviously a little bit embarrassed to say that now, but however, as I got more years of competitive sports under my belt, my perception of the award changed, and that's kind of what I want to talk about a little bit. To me, I believe that good sportsmanship is something that is learned over time. Like anything in athletics, it takes practice. When a person embodies good sportsmanship, it doesn't mean that they're, the cheerleader in the dugout or they're the first ones to shake hands with the opponents after the game. But in my opinion, it's the development of what I like to call a heightened awareness to know when individuals are not living up to a certain standard, whether it be ethical or athletic, as well as when people are not being treated fairly. In addition, you have to have the courage and the confidence to address these issues. This heightened awareness is something that needs to be learned, and that's why I'm forever indebted to, first and foremost, my family, as well as my coaches and administrators from Loyola Marymount, because they taught me this trait. They have trained my eye to see when an individual is being marginalized and instilled in me not only the courage, but the obligation to help that individual. It allows us to see past the competitive nature that is collegiate sports and realize that there are humans sitting on the opposing bench or dugout and deserve to be treated with respect. In doing this reflection, I was also reminded of that NCAA marketing tagline, which I'm sure everyone has heard, that over 400,000 student athletes and almost all of us will be going pro in something other in sports. I'm sure everyone's heard it. Unfortunately, this is a tough realization for recently graduated seniors like myself. Something that has been almost definitional to our identity is likely coming to an end. However, armed with the skills we have learned at our respective institutions, we are well equipped for what lies before us. I'm not talking about the skills like hitting a baseball or making a three or scoring a goal, because realistically, these skills aren't going to translate in the workplace. The skills I'm talking about instead are that heightened awareness, as I mentioned earlier, the ability to treat everyone as humans and become aware when someone needs help. So in conclusion, I'm extremely proud and honored to be recognized for this award. For even the most gifted athlete's ability to hit a 95-mile-an-hour fastball will fade with time, but the skill of good sportsmanship transcends time and prepares me for future success wherever my journey takes me. So thank you. And go Lions.